Hey, everybody. Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Thank you for checking out another brand new episode. Episode 1000. Holy smokes. Thank you for all your continued support, whether it's your first time or a long time you've been here. I appreciate you and your continued support of this show, making this all possible. It's nuts to think about that it's been this long, 1,000 episodes of this show, but I'm still having a great time doing this and having a lot of fun getting to talk to all my friends. And so thank you for being here with me. And today I decided to switch it up, and instead of a friend, I have my mortal enemy. He needs no introduction. He's a country music superstar, fashion icon, star of film and stage, and host of Matt F Basler's podcast, and none other than Matt F Basler. And we bring along a special guest. Matt brings along his therapist, Dylan Clubb, and we talk about Matt's brand new song, Waste of Time, that'll be available everywhere worldwide on October 18th. And hope you enjoy this episode. I do want to remind you, as always, Rock Paper Podcast is brought to you by Friendship Brewing Company in Wentzville, Missouri, serving up all your craft beer needs. Enjoy some of their over 25 rotating taps, full menu, burgers and nachos and flatbread pizzas and salads and all kinds of tasty food. And you can hear some great live music on the weekends over there. On October 21st, Friday night, my buddy Denver Wade Trent will be there. Saturday, October 22nd, Steve Kyle. And Sunday, October 23rd, Dennis O'Hagan. And you can find their full concert calendar, beer menu, and food menu at friendshipbrewingcompany.com. Be sure to follow along with them on your Facebook and Instagram. And tell them Shane sent you. Also, big thank you to my friends at Roughneck Beard Company and American Rambler for their continued support of this show. It's officially beard season. The weather is cooling off and it's prime time for growth. Whether you are keeping it going or growing it out for the first time, Roughneck Beard Company products make it better. Eliminate the itch and set the stage for our faster, fuller growth with Roughneck's full line of beard oils, balms, washes, and nutrient sprays. Again, you can find it all at roughneckbeardcompany.com and use my code RPP15 for an exclusive 15% off your purchase, including all your favorite beard oils, balms, junk powder, brushes, combs, whatever you might need to take care of that beard and mustache of yours. You can find it there at roughneckbeardcompany.com. You can also visit the store locally here in Maplewood, Missouri on Manchester and stop in and visit them there. But yeah, big thanks again to my friends at Roughneck and Friendship for their continued support. Get out there and support local business, everybody. And if you need anything from me, you can always find me at rockpaperpodcast.com. Hit me up on the socials. Email me at rockpaperpodcast@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. And with all that out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy a brand new episode with Matt F Basler.
The podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Scissors beat paper, paper covers rock. Rock beats scissors, Shane covers non-stop. Never know what new kind of guest that he's got coming at you. Live and direct on the spot. Could be rock, folk, country, or hip-hop, jazz. All kind of folks that he has. Could be an artist or a comedian to make you laugh on the
Rock Paper Podcast.
double-decker fudge round, rolling round town. Shane coming at you live and direct from ground zero. He's your hero, he's your bestie. Rock Paper Podcast with Shane Presley.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, hanging out with Matt F Basler.
Hello.
Episode 1000.
Hey, woo, 1K, baby.
Quad dig, baby.
Quad dig. You did it. It only took you 9.5 months, I believe,
Yeah.
to reach this.
Pretty crazy stuff, man.
Cranking out these episodes. That's what they call you. They call you Quantity Shane. That's what they've always called you.
Yep.
And boy, I can't agree more.
Yeah, they that's actually the bumper sticker is cranking it out. So
Cranking it out with Quantity Shane.
yeah.
Before we get too far in, I've just added someone onto the call.
Oh, okay.
They're not even here. Okay. You don't need to address them. My therapist, Dylan, is just here to just sort of provide me with support.
Hopefully I don't need to talk. Hopefully this is the last time you hear from me, but I'm just here for Matt.
And
Right.
and he might jump in from time to time. I've been kind of going through a little bit of a rough patch, I guess. I don't know if Shane, you'll remember the last time I was on
Right.
RPP.
I mean, how could we forget?
I had sort of gotten entangled with a spiritual advisor,
Mm-hmm.
and that turned out to be a scam. That was a scam. And when I did have a moment of confronting them. Of course, this was also Dylan. Dylan
Yeah,
was
it was me. Yeah.
advisor, but he said that this seems like it's really taking an emotional strain on me, really, really taxing my
I do
emotional
think so. Yeah.
health. And then he offered to provide that kind of support
Yeah.
to me for
Yeah.
fee, of course.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Well, of course. But yeah, just help him through this hard time he's having.
Among other things, it's not like that's the only problem in my life.
Right.
And that was sort of the thing. And that's how I met my therapist, Dylan, is
Yeah.
through a scam. He did pull on me as a spiritual advisor.
Right.
Crystals did nothing, actually. Lead.
But I sold a lot of them to you, and I,
Yeah.
and
And
I don't feel great about it, but
It cost me a lot to get rid of them. A lot of them were materials you couldn't just put in the trash. So I got to take those down to like a
yeah. Well, he's just using my service that I use to dispose of things like that.
Mhm.
Well, that's very convenient.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit of we'll get that out of the way. He's not even here.
Right.
If something seems like maybe like it's going to be upsetting to me or a problem for me, he might jump in. We might do some, I don't know, exercise or something.
We'll see.
But hopefully not. Hopefully it's fine. And Shane, and the show is yours. Obviously, it's your 1000th episode. So I don't even want to get in your way. Let's just and back to you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is very exciting for me to have you here, as you've been a big part of the last 9.5 months of this show.
Mm-hmm.
And
As if we're birthing something,
right, definitely birthed something.
Oh, Matt, why do you think you bring something like that up?
I think because like the worst thing that happened to me was being born.
Okay.
You know what I
Alright.
mean? That was a trauma for me
Mm-hmm.
that sucked. And that seems to me to be the kind of where my problems started.
Right. Being born.
Yeah. Sandy and Kevin. Monsters.
Right. And that's what you call them.
Mm-hmm. Monsters. Yeah.
And when did you first notice that they were monsters?
I guess it's probably right when our session started was when that started to really become clear to me. And I really started to distance myself from them, I think.
So what I'm hearing is this is working.
Yeah.
Our sessions.
I
Yeah,
haven't
like
talked
you're
to my
really.
parents in
That's great.
a while. So
Yeah, they were
anyway.
giving you some advice about me that I wasn't happy with. So
yeah. A lot about how it's too much. It's too much money.
right.
He's the guy that scammed you as a spiritual advisor. He's the guy that scammed you as a lawyer before that. This guy was also my lawyer who apparently had no actual.
I had no business doing that.
The law anyway. So
Right.
I'm sorry, Shay. 1000th episode.
Yep.
Having
Back
a
at
baby here, me and you.
Right.
And I feel like something of a midwife over here, you know?
So you're gonna birth this thing, or
Yeah, let's birth this thing, baby.
Well, I was trying to figure out how you're the midwife. That's what I was.
Well, when two podcasts love each other very much, they're gonna fuck. And that's something Dylan talks about all the time.
yeah, I do like to use sexual metaphors in our sessions a lot.
And I think
with your podcast.
Oh, just with anything really.
Oh.
I think it applies.
he has been putting all our sessions online. He says that's good for me to have other people. He can help other people through my
Right. They comment on it, and I let Matt read them.
problems. He calls them my problems. I think what's happening here is that you have carried this podcast along and through the way, just in your body, nourishing it, caring for it. And now, and this is really, this is it. We're releasing it as the 1000th, as this is all the pent up meat that's gonna what's a word that means coming out but isn't ejaculate? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Emerge
as the one.
Ejaculate's the only one you can think of. That's interesting to me. Now expand on that.
I mean, I guess like my life has kind of like been an ejaculate, just discarded onto a old sock. You know, it's like a positive thing, but then it's just tossed away and such a, you know, I come on here episode 637. I come on here episode 400.
It's interesting you say come on every time.
Yeah. Well, I know. And I'm hoping that maybe coming on episode 1000, the most specialist episode there's ever been, maybe this will be the one that fertilizes and isn't just we're doing it again.
We are doing it.
Dylan's not even here.
I'm out. I'm out. You guys do what you were planning on doing.
Turn your mic off.
Turning my mic off.
His mic's off. His mic's off.
Okay, good.
Shane, I'm so sorry. You were saying?
Yeah, I was just, it really means a lot to me to be celebrating 1,000 episodes. With you, that we've had this long history together over these last couple of days.
So many friends you could have had on, and you chose to have your number one enemy,
right?
And that says a lot about you. You're what a good person. What a big heart, and what a brave person. To make this episode special, to not just have someone come on here who's going to be like, your podcast is so good, your podcast is so great. Someone's going to be real with you.
Right. Everybody could do that.
Everybody does that. I hear people all the time, Shane, come on here and say, I love your podcast. And then when you ask them the questions that you ask on every podcast, they clearly have never heard them before.
Right.
And that's fake friends. I'm real enemy, real rival, which should mean more than that bullshit. Those fake, you don't need them. You need me.
That's why you're here, man.
Batman needs his Joker.
Yep.
And I'm the Joker, baby. You know, you want to know why I'm smiling all the time?
Hey, I'm really sorry to interrupt you guys. Matt, your last payment has not gone through.
That actually does make sense. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
My card was compromised. I had a whole thing with that. So I'm getting the card switched over.
Oh, was that it? That was from my crystal disposal. I did have a leak. I had a leak. A security breach.
Data breach. Yes. But I had money in my PayPal that should cover it, and that's getting transferred just because we're actually 1 day in, so tomorrow it should all be in the account. You should be able to run that again.
All right. There will be the standard late fee, but you're familiar with that. So yeah, okay. I just I just saw it on here that it hadn't gone through yet. I thought, well, I had you. I'd let you know. All right, yeah. I'm out.
And I'm sorry. I know I'm being billed for this time. Am I being billed? Could we maybe take that second section out where you're talking about billing?
Well, I mean, anytime we have to. I mean, they're billable hours. They are billable hours.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm just kind of I get stressed about money. You know that. We've talked about that.
Right. I mean, you can't control these circumstances, but you can control how you react. Right. Yeah. You can't control the rate that I charge you, but you can control how you feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel good, but it shows that I'm working on my issues.
Yes, and it's a high priority for you, and it's worth the money that I'm charging.
High price, high priority.
Yes, and I always say that.
He does. He always says it. So,
okay. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, no problem. Let's get into it, Shane. Let's just get into it.
Hey, you guys, go ahead.
Yeah.
Dylan's don't even pay no mind.
Right. Well, I was thinking as you showed off some of your skills as your Joker impression there.
Mm-hmm.
You are a bit of an impressionist.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Right. You have many acting skills, which is
all of them.
Which is why this is really a big deal for me to have the star of Red Knight at Skies.
Yeah.
And
what? I'm sorry.
It's just, I mean, I can't even really find the words, but this really means a lot to have the star of the film here today on the 1000th episode. And
Chris Grega came to me from 88 millimeter films, and he said, I have a part that's perfect for you. Chase Mannion. Okay. And this guy, it's like he's jumping off the page at me. I believe they described him as an asshole, rude, mean to his girlfriend. And it's like, so of course Chris thought of me immediately. And my co-star Jackie Kelly, she was so great and definitely remembers me. Bill Moseley, yeah, I'm sure you've seen him in some of Rob Zombie's films. Not somebody I ever saw it during my time making the movie, but we're both in there. So I haven't seen any of the movie either. I wasn't invited to sort of the cast screening, but I think that's just because they want to keep me sort of maybe a surprise at the premiere or something.
Right. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't want to, just blow your load right at the beginning.
And we're right back to it.
Yeah.
Right back to it. Blow your load.
It does happen. It happens, but it's okay.
Yeah. I doubt that freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger goes to every test, screening or whatever.
Sure.
I bet they say, "Hey, Arnold, do you want to come to this one?" And he goes, "No, but I'll be back." Or like that. He probably goes.
I do love it when you do those, though. Like I do love those.
Yeah. Dylan says, "Don't. This music stuff is
right."
In.
No, that's my favorite thing that you do.
Yeah.
He loves impressions.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good, man.
Do me.
Okay.
You do a really good one of me.
Okay. Stop crying! Stop crying! You sound like a fucking baby.
It's spot on. It's crazy.
We do some intense sessions, and that's kind of like,
and he cries a lot.
Yeah, and it's funny because he'll say that I'll cry more, man. I'll cry more.
He really gets it. He really gets down the dumps.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when are we expecting that big premiere?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. In fact, I don't know if you're a fan of Matt F Basler's podcast, but I asked director Chris Greger the same question, and he told me that's none of your business. So I'm no closer to knowing when this thing comes out. I believe they had an Indiegogo. I believe it's over now, but I'm sure there's ways to support. Go to 88 millimeter films productions and say hey, let's see if we can get old Basler's screen time bumped up to 3 minutes. 50% increase if we can do that.
Yeah. Give the people what they want.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, man. Well, I'll keep an eye out. I'm sure it's gonna be big summer blockbuster. Probably something like that, right?
Probably something like that. Probably a summer blockbuster. Maybe maybe a summer family video.
Yeah.
And what's another one? All the other ones I can think of are grocery stores that also
movie gallery.
Oh, maybe it'd be a summer movie gallery.
We had a movie Galaxy.
Oh, you think you're better?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, it was a whole galaxy of movies.
Yeah. When we had a Village video, sorry.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, galaxies are bigger than villages.
Bigger than villages. Galaxies are bigger.
Right.
They didn't make Mario Village. They made Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's interesting. You think you're better? Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. Bring me on the show. Just tell me you think you're better. This is what Dylan warned me about. This is why Dylan said not to do this. Okay.
I didn't think you should do it, but I'm here anyway.
Dylan said not to do it. He said, don't do it. You should come have a session with me.
That's what I said. An extra long one.
And then he said, how long is this going to take? I said, I'd probably be about an hour. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll come with y'all.
I'll come. Yeah, we'll do the session. I'll try to say almost nothing, but it'll be a session that we'll have. So
it's just, and you know what? You know what's nice? I'm just paying him his rate plus 50% for this time.
Because Shane, you are here, and so you're like, technically speaking, I'm seeing both of you.
Your benefit, right? Yeah, it's like couples therapy. Yeah, maybe we can squash this feud by the end.
Maybe you could, If I'm giving him a deal on he's only paying 50% of what I would charge for a normal double session. So I'm cutting him a deal,
like a first session,
something like that,
trial,
something like that.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I appreciate the in having me along on this one.
Right. Of course. I try to be a generous guy, Well,
that's what That's what we've always said. Dylan is a generous guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Shane, you look like you're looking around a screen. Did you lose your notes, Shane?
What? I don't have any notes.
Oh,
you think I prepare for this?
I I guess I did. Yeah.
I mean, I prepared like the last half an hour of what we were talking about. So, I mean, I guess
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Nailed it right off the script.
So, and this is Dylan, kind of something you told me about, is to be wary of liars in my life. He goes, he says, do you think I prepare for this? And then he goes, I prepared the last 30 minutes.
So right, exactly.
So which is it? So which the freak is it? You know,
Right.
and that's what Dylan's told me to look out for.
And what I tell him to ask people is, which the freak is it?
And so, Shane, which the freak is it?
I don't even even know what the freak it is.
Dude, this is what I'm saying, man. Snake in a trap's the wickedest one.
Yep.
This is what Matt's been telling me. So, I mean, I'm glad that I'm here to see it.
Do you see why do you see why I have problems with this guy?
I understand.
Snake in a trap's the wiggliest one. What else is going on, man?
Is that an actual saying?
I mean, I just said it.
Well, but does other people say that?
I'm sure they do. It's true. When do you think a snake would be the wiggliest?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe in a dance contest or something.
I guess that could be true.
No, that's no.
I just feel like if it's in a trap.
Continue with this.
I just feel like if it's in a trap, it's not really getting anywhere.
Oh, right. That's not what I said. Yeah, I didn't say a snake in a trap is getting the most wear.
Right. But I mean, if he's just wiggling, like,
yep.
And then
you're so close.
Also,
you're just dancing all around the point. You're so close to getting it.
I just feel like a snake in a dance contest would be a lot more wiggly.
Yeah, you'd think. But then you would be at the snake dance contest and you would lean over to your friend and go, well, but the trap is the wiggliest one.
Yeah.
What if the dance contest is a trap?
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts to think about.
Look, man, if you keep making revelations like this, Dylan's gonna make me pay full price for you.
and I think that
it really seems like maybe we're having some breakthroughs.
And I do think that that's going to happen.
So. Having some breakthroughs over here.
Yeah. So you should be ready for that.
This freaking guy.
So you still doing that music stuff?
For now. Gotta pay the bills somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Dylan, the bill for this bill I have to pay.
I'm trying to get him off of it, but as of right now, it's the only way he can make the money to cover for his session. So
yeah,
I do think it's important to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get him to do more like casino gigs and stuff, really bring in the cash, but he wants to like write these shitty fucking songs he writes.
Oh.
And he just likes to play them for next to nothing, sometimes for nothing.
Yeah.
And I just keep telling him, man, you got to play the hits, play some Journey out there or something. Really, really get the ladies to drop something in your tip jar, so you can pay me.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I don't want to talk about like that right now. I would like to talk about my song. Could we? And Dylan, if
you don't want to talk about Journey.
No, I don't want to talk about Journey, and
he always does this, and this is what he does, and he always does this.
Well, and honestly, I don't want you to yell at me on the podcast on mic, and I am.
You're gonna cry?
No, I'm close.
You're gonna cry, a little baby?
But I'm close. But I don't want you to yell at me. I do just want to talk about. I thought one last time I'd talk about my songs, and then I would start working on the cover set. And I just thought I could.
You haven't worked on it at all?
We're working on it exclusively. Okay. Working on it exclusively.
All right.
Dylan's not even here, man.
You know what?
Go back.
How about that? I'm not even
back
here.
to the.
You guys talk about his shitty
music.
fucking whatever the hell.
So
Yeah, man. What's up?
so you're still doing that music stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You gonna release any new ones?
Okay. I didn't know we were doing it like that. I didn't know we were doing it like late night television thing. I told you I'm putting out a song. Can I come on your podcast and talk about it?
Oh,
But if you want to set it up like this, if you want to do it like this, you're David Letterman, you say, have you been on vacation lately? And then I tell you the vacation story. I already told you that. Fine, we'll do that. Yes. Yeah, Shane, I'm putting out a song. It's called Waste of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Comes out the 8th
You're
October.
telling me.
But dude,
Sorry, I'm not here.
not even here. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even here. I'm putting out a song. It's
Boo hoo.
It's called Waste of Time.
and anything you want to tell us about this song?
I don't know. What do you want to know? It's an F, I think.
Yeah, that's not.
Let's see.
It's like 120 beats per second. What do people want to know about a song? I don't know. I'm in a headspace. I'm sorry. I'm in a headspace. This isn't even your fault, Shane. I knew that emotions would be high because of our rivalry we've had for years.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and I understand that like what Dylan's doing is like, it's like a progressive extreme form of therapy that puts me in uncomfortable places so I can learn to deal with the uncomfortable places. So what would you like to know about the song? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I think that was pretty much it. What
How many
the key and the beats per minute.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of feeling fine. A machine that's failing by design. Keep my grip on sand. Keep my head above demand. Watch the birds fly from the bush in hand. A denial of the last command. In the way that I could fall for you. In the way that I have fallen through. Invented what was true. What else can I do? It's a wasted crime to be cut down past your prime. Shoot an arrow where we draw lines. It's the hate of you I can't deny. In the way that I could fall for you.
How many divorces have you had?
None.
Okay. Yeah, lucky you. Me, lots. Okay, and by anybody's standard. All right. And that's time and time again. I think I found the one, and it ends in heartache. It ends in, my heart's ripped out of my chest, and then I'm scooping it back up. I'm pushing it back in. All these breakups, and I can't. And now I think I have found somebody that I would love to be hitched to forever. But you can't. The laws of Missouri are that you can't marry anybody related to you in any way. Okay. And this isn't what we're doing. Isn't like, don't think whatever you're thinking it is. It's not that. This is like, by anybody's definition, not nasty, not a gross thing. But like Courtney, who is my lover, we are like technically legal, like through paper related, and so we can't get married. And so like it's just sort of a song about how things can feel like a waste of time. That's what the song's about. The song's about a waste of time. All of my previous marriages that have cost me dearly, and not just a waste of time, waste of freaking money, And now I'm with a woman that I can't marry because a piece of paper between two people, it's a birth certificate or something, says you can't, you can't marry that person or whatever. So this song's about that, I guess. Relationships,
Right.
like they all are, I guess.
I guess you're right.
How many songs are about? I come on here telling you it's about relationships, and it's like, oh, you mean like every song ever?
Right. And I
wanna
love
hold
her.
your hand, First song I've ever. Love Me Do, first song ever,
Right. Yeah.
That's- I
She
think
loves
that's-
you, right?
I think that's about relationships too, Matt. I don't think you're breaking any new freaking ground here. And that's what I said when we went down to City Hall to try and get the marriage license. I said, we're not breaking any new ground here. We're not doing anything people haven't been doing for years. Queen of England, God rest her soul. Friggin' that old bat. She was married to her cousin or something. I didn't say we're cousins. I'm just saying they were, and they were able to get married.
Right.
So,
All right.
anything else you want to know about the song? It's just about relationships and how sometimes at the end it kind of feels like a waste of time.
Huh.
It's kind of like about that.
Yeah. But I think that was, pretty well covered it.
Dylan told me to write it. He said it would help me work through some of that pain.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
He was really upset after the divorce. It was very expensive. I was his divorce lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it really cost him a pretty penny. That was back when I was practicing law without a license. So
Right. And I ended up paying some of that. There were fees for that. And-
yeah.
But you know what? It's awesome for me to see Dylan and her happy now.
Yeah. I mean, we just I just feel like we're right for each other. So it feels good in that way.
All right.
And I'm happy about that. I'm happy that like I was part of two people coming together, and that was not a waste of time.
Yeah, right.
for
And
me.
she sits in on our sessions a lot, and Matt does not like that, but I think it's good for him.
And I think what it is for me that is upsetting is when you guys will laugh.
Sometimes you just say these crazy things,
Yeah.
like you'll accuse her of just stuff that I know in my heart she couldn't do.
Okay. I like in the sessions, like I'll say like, hey, she's rolling her eyes. And then you look at her and then she does the eye roll. And then
we laugh and
then you turn to me and you go, I don't think she could do that.
Yeah, because and it's just funny to think that she even could,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's good for you to, find the silver lining in this, and the happiness that for your friend.
And my ex, yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
He really likes coming up. We have a huge house.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of money coming in over the past few years, and we were able. I mean, we've got nice stuff. Some of it was Matt's stuff, but at one point,
a
so
lot
he
of
does
it
like
was.
seeing that.
A lot of it was, and you'll hear some of it on this recording.
Yeah,
but when I had these guitars and stuff,
yeah, and it's I feel good being able to let him like come around him and like see it, not touch, but see him again though.
yeah, I say, hey man, can I play that? He said,
No.
I just got it set up. He'll say, I just got it set up. I'm trying to keep it. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to keep. I just like had it set up. So
She's just had it set up. So, but they're on the recording. My guitars and drum. Well, my friend Spencer played drums. Old Brad's on here playing guitar.
Old
What?
Old Brad.
Old Brad. They
Yeah.
call him. Jen. Jez Malone's on here.
Jez Malone's. I remember that she did some stuff.
I don't think Dylan's on here.
I don't think I am.
But that's the way we work now, baby. It's a
Oh,
collective. We just
It's a
whoever's
collective
there,
now.
whoever can do whatever.
Whatever's around.
Baby, put your stuff down. We're like, remember, Shane, Neutral Milk, freaking Olivia Trimmer, freaking, those guys, man.
That dude with the mangum dong.
Yeah,
Who's dong?
Jeff's
Oh, Jeff's dong.
Mangum Dong.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's just us now. We're just like a freaking collective. What was their thing called? Elephant Six. We're just like them.
I think we're kind of just like them.
So you guys are just like Jeff's dong.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jeff's mangum dong
Nice.
and like Elephant Six.
We're like Elephant Six. We're like Neutral Milk. We're like Olivia Trim. That's what we're like.
Okay.
Look it up, Shane.
Well, I'm just also wondering. I've been around, but I've never been asked to play on any of these songs.
That's interesting, Shane, because I do listen to the show, and I know for a fact that you don't play any instruments. Now, your family, you guys would sit around. Your dad played a little bit of guitar, and I believe he had harmonicas, and you guys would sing. You'd sing. Shit. What's the band, Dylan? We were making fun of Shane on our podcast for talking about that band.
Neutral Milk.
Old railroad barrel show or something.
Old
That's
Railroad Barrel Show.
That was
guys,
it.
You guys would sing that. You'd get around, sing that.
No family
I know it.
favorite.
But you don't play any instruments, so why would I ask you to be on?
Hey, I can do a lot of other things.
On an album?
Sure.
But list them.
I mean, maybe I could sing, or
Yeah.
But you say you don't sing. You say you did sing when you guys would sit around and sing along, but you don't really sing. You say you'd like to write songs, but you haven't really got into it.
well, maybe I need
you might want to do is maybe you'd open a venue or maybe open a recording studio is what you'd like to do.
maybe if I had a friend that believed in me and gave me a chance to play on their record, maybe.
I'm the furthest thing from your friend Shane. I'm your absolute
Well, no, I'm not saying
roughest
you.
rival.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, if I
You're
had a
competitor enemy.
right.
But I listen to every episode of that show. Or my friend does. Shit. My friend listens to your show and tells me I would never listen to a Rock Paper podcast, but my friend listens to it and he reports back to me so I know what's going on so I can be kept up with what's
Right.
going on with my rival. I, of course, would never listen to a Rock Paper podcast. Okay, I'm glad we got that straight. Thank you.
Right. But
Get you on the beginning of it going, hey, everybody.
Yeah, that's solid gold right there.
Put on the freaking beginning of the track going, okay, hey, everybody.
That Shane impression's getting better all the time.
Yeah. It's you really, I stand in front of the mirror probably, I would say probably 3 hours a day working on new impressions.
I love him too. Like I do love him.
He's a big fan.
I love him.
And the Shane one takes up a lot of my day. It's kind of so you get up front like a Pacino.
Yeah.
Hey, are you walking here? But it's lower, obviously. So you're up front, but you're gonna do, so I don't know. That's a different podcast, I guess. That's a different time I'm on here when we're talking about impressions. Maybe next time we'll be talking about impressions. I'll be done with this music thing.
All right.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Did you guys just played some music the other night, didn't you?
That's true.
Yeah.
At the old Blue Strawberry.
Yes, we played some music at the Blue Strawberry just recently, me and Dylan. Dylan, of course, has been coming to a lot of my shows and play. I don't really fully get it. You said you're going to come and support me, but then you were like, but I'll just be on stage.
Right.
Don't even pay any attention to me. It's fine. Because it was a solo show. I was supposed to do a solo show at Blue Strawberry.
Right.
Yeah. So I just went up there.
So he's like, I'll be in the corner just in case you need me.
Yeah.
But then he did bring an amp and he did bring a guitar.
Yeah.
And it was mic'd and it was plugged in and it was turned on and he did play it on every song.
That did happen. And I did take all the money that we made. So,
and which was interesting because then I was like, cool. So that's the bill. And he said, well, no. You
owe me for the session for me being there. That's just that was the venue and me. That wasn't even, that didn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
So the venue paid me for playing guitar.
You'd be surprised, I think, how much in our sessions he says that doesn't have anything to do with you.
Right.
A lot. It's a lot. So what we did was we wrote some country music songs. And will there be more of that in the future? That's for another episode.
It's true.
2000,
Yeah.
So I got to get them done. I got to get them done quick.
9 months.
It was going to be Shane's 2000, but I have these things wrapped up in a couple 9 months because Shane, he cranks these things out, man. Me and Dylan, well, potentially Dylan. I have a podcast. Dylan might be the co-host eventually. And we do, half an episode a month or something?
So it depends. Yeah, sometimes.
We're slow as hell, man. But Shane, every time he turns around, he's dropping another episode. It's incredible. It's incredible.
He's a big cranker, that man.
Yeah. Quantity
Shane.
Quantity Shane.
Doing the cranking.
Yep. Well, yeah, man. Well, let's go ahead and schedule that episode 2000.
Yeah.
And put it on the calendar and
on the Cali in the book.
Yeah.
Hopefully by that time he won't even need me as his therapist anymore.
Right.
I think there's a good chance that next time we come on here, Dylan won't be my therapist anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling better.
Better.
My heart is full.
Yeah.
I think this podcast is probably a big part of that.
I think so.
It's been a great session for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of breakthroughs. I'm getting paid double. So.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that was a joke. We said that you might get if Shane keeps having.
Yeah. So we passed that threshold a while ago. I'm going to need you to go ahead and
okay.
I'll send you a bill, but just be ready for it.
I know.
Well, Matt, I had a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
And I thought this time around I'd break out some brand new questions for you.
Whoa. That's crazy.
So you can act
you
like
don't want to know what my accessory would be with my action figure?
No, we already talked about that.
You don't want to know what fictional band I'd want to see?
Nope.
Okay.
I want because so that way you can act like you had no idea that
All right,
this
hold
was gonna.
I'm going to do an impression of me having no idea. So,
Right.
okay.
So Matt, I've been driving around town asking some questions and get your
Oh,
take
cool,
on these.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And what was the last thing you watched on Netflix?
Whoa. That's a good question. Whoa. Wow. What's that?
Is this part of the impression still, or?
Yeah, that was my impression of me
Oh, okay.
hearing that for the first time. Shrink Next Door. I believe it's a Will Ferrell vehicle. It's based on a podcast that was based on a true story. And the deal was this guy, real wealthy dude, he lives next door to this therapist played by, I think, Paul Rudd.
Did you not even watch this movie?
What are you talking about?
Well, you
The thing I'm explaining the entire plot of?
Well, you said you think it's Will Ferrell and you think it's Paul
I
Rudd.
know it's Will Ferrell. Did I say I think Will Ferrell? That might have been me. I talk like that. Dylan and me are working on it. People, I'll be like, I think Nevermind was actually, I think it was Nirvana's second album. I'll say that. I know that for a fact, but I talk that way because I'm a meek little bitch.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot when he does that shit.
Yeah,
It
little
pisses me the fuck off.
spineless little sissy boy worm.
All right.
And I'm working on that. I know it was Will Ferrell. I believe it's Paul Rudd. And what happens, this is just so interesting, is that Will Ferrell, he's taken in by this therapist and manipulated into giving away his money and just like his estate. And like, I don't want to I'm not going to spoil anything here, but it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. And you're just like watching it going like, what an idiot.
Right.
Like, how can you get taken in by this clear con man, dude? It's like, that guy's a con man, dude. But it's good. It's kind of a dark comedy, kind of funny, but like it's dark. So
I didn't want you to watch that one.
Dylan did tell me not to watch that one. I think it's actually on Apple TV. Are you mad at me for that?
No, you can watch your little Apple TV.
I guess I meant Shane. I guess I meant didn't answer the question the way he truly wanted me to.
Yes, I'm pissed off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Matt, you need to apologize even more.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
So,
Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry.
hey,
This is
it's
better.
okay. I forgive you.
Progress.
Okay.
Just next time when I say Netflix,
Right.
don't push your Apple product
Right.
placement on me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So you've been what I feel like you were a bit of a fashion icon.
Yeah.
And I think that's I don't think anybody can argue with that.
No.
And do you have what would you think would be your most questionable haircut or fashion moment?
Whoa. Oh, Shane. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. Freaking great question. Boy, let me think about that. My most questionable, the one that looked maybe perhaps what you're saying is the worst.
Could be, yeah.
Well, my lover cuts my hair now. I've had the best freaking haircuts of my life since she's been cutting my hair, you know. It is just a bummer that we can't get married because of on account that we are related. Technically and literally we're related and we can't get married in the state of Missouri. And then there's a thing about if you go out of state and get married, does it count here still? Because there are some places we could do it, but and we might just do it just to do it, even if it doesn't count here, just because it would feel good. Wow, most questionable. I used to play shows, I guess, in like jeans,
Right.
and I would wear just sort of like a shirt, like a t-shirt. And now I don't wear shirts, and I barely wear pants anymore. I wear tiny little gold shorts to almost every show. And I look at pictures of me where you can't see none of my leg, and I think that is disgusting.
Right.
So that would be it.
Okay.
Well, you disagree? What is that?
I simply agreed. I said, okay.
You didn't say okay. You said okay. Like
Okay.
that.
Keep going with this. Keep going with this.
Yeah, you said like okay. And this
Okay.
is what Dylan said. I need to be more confrontational when people and this is his term, step to me.
Yeah.
And so
I really want you to let him have it, Matt.
what's your issue with me? Is it the gold shorts you don't like? Jealous bitch or something?
Right, definitely a jealous bitch or something.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
Okay. Well, maybe
This
I'll
could-
buy you a pair. I'll get
Right.
on Amazon right now. I'll buy you a pair.
Well, I'd like that.
Black Jackie is the brand that I wear. I believe they're called like rave shorts or something. I have a silver pair. I have a gold pair. We did the silvers when we played the country songs. It felt right.
Yeah. Well, they match your boots too. So
They did match my boots because I'm something of a fashion icon. I don't know if you've heard that.
right. What would what's your most proud moment?
Okay, Shane, that's a great question. Wow, I've never thought of this. Okay. Probably being brave enough to open up
Mm-hmm.
to Dylan.
Right.
Thank you, Matt.
It was scary because like I had done some embarrassing things, right? Hired a lawyer who did not have any business practicing law, legally could not practice law. Then I gotten involved with a spiritual advisor that was just a wreck to my finances, my mental health, my physical health. He had me sucking down oils and tinctures and things that I don't know what the heck these things were.
If I'm being honest, I was just mixing them up, and like I had no idea what I was doing.
He said, you wake up, I keep a glass of gravel next to my bed. He said, you wake up, you swish this around in your mouth 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was he said it was a exfoliate your enamel or something like that. And my teeth are just a freaking wreck, man. I can't breathe in on a cold day without screaming anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Just raw nerves.
Which reminds me, I have a dentist that I can recommend you to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I need it.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
And so, to just have the looking back on it, I'm going, that was pretty stupid, Matt. That was pretty dumb that you swished around gravel in your mouth. And so to be bold enough to be vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
and tell Dylan my problems. And then, and he's sharing those with everybody on his podcast.
Right.
It's called Doofus in the Brain. If you want to look that
it's
up.
a lot of I do take on the character of someone bragging about these things I've done, right?
His soundboard is hilarious.
I do have a lot of, take over the world, stuff like that. But yeah, no,
Oh, that's a good one.
kind of the I kind of play the character of like, listen to this fucking dipshit. I got this guy to swoosh gravel around it. Can you believe it? I had him buying peppermint oil from me. It was toothpaste mixed up in some water, and I had him drinking that shit by the gallon. So I say stuff like that.
So that was, I think, my proudest moment.
Nice. Well, at least for a guy that didn't know anything about law, he was able to successfully get you divorced. And
Oh, legally, I'm not divorced.
oh, okay.
And that's also true.
Legally, I'm not, but
Yeah.
she is,
Oh, okay.
which is interesting.
It's like a shell corporation thing I set up when I was a lawyer. It's kind of complicated.
I couldn't make heads or tails of it, but I do know that on paper I am married. Another issue with getting
Right.
married.
Well,
And
Right.
my other enemies, and he said this happens all the time. None of my other divorces had that issue, but I don't know if laws change.
right.
But yeah,
It's complicated, but
Yeah, no, I'm protected. I was protecting you from all of that legal mumbo jumbo that you
Right.
don't even need to.
Mhm.
well, and I think we're losing point of the or losing focus of the main point is Dylan's happy now. So
Yeah,
all right.
Yep.
no, I'm
Yep.
doing great now.
Right.
Yeah. What do
Yeah,
you want a sad therapist? No.
Right. Yeah.
No, no.
Healthy. You got to be healthy before you can help
Right.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a great wife. I got a big ass house. Oh,
and
it's
those
great.
and those guitars.
Oh, I have these nice guitars.
Yeah.
He has my van still.
Yeah,
I gave him that back in the spiritual advisor days. I had
that was just as like a payment thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I do have that van, and that's
Yeah.
nice. I just been able to get around town. I didn't really have a car before that.
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
that's my proudest moment.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for being brave enough to share that with us today. Really means a lot to me.
Oh, of course.
Well, this has been a lot of fun, man. I'm really glad we were able to record episode 1000 today.
I
That's
couldn't be
That's so
happier to be part of it. And Dylan, I guess I'll ask you, do you think for the 1000th episode, I mean, could we end this feud? Would that be good for me? Or
I would like it if you guys would end. If we could just sort of have a nice little powwow. Maybe like extend this to another double session.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh.
Right. And then we could really just like work through this.
okay, so you're saying this is the feud
Yeah.
is over.
So, yeah,
the
we need
first step.
to. Yeah,
Okay.
we need to. I mean, unless you want to try to end it right now.
I don't. How long have we been going?
I have no idea. Couple hours, I think.
I mean,
I can't afford. I mean, it's going to have to be at least 2 weeks before I can pay for it.
all right, let's just wrap it up now. Then
Okay.
we'll just wrap it up now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to,
Not that I don't.
if you don't care about this, it's fine.
It's not that I.
We can
do
just
have
wrap.
a-
No. We'll wrap it up now. End the feud.
I
See if I
can't.
give a shit. No, do it.
Guess the feud's still going. I guess we're still enemies. So I don't have enough money.
Okay.
Sorry. Episode 1000 though.
We did it. I thought it was gonna be like some cool sound effects or something.
Oh, you got to pay more for Dylan's soundboard.
Oh
You didn't bring it on every.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It goes-
wow.
There's some cool sounds on there, man. It's like a
Yeah.
He's
Wow,
got.
that is cool.
He's got Homer Simpson. Oh.
yeah, licensed.
Yeah.
I got like a. I got that.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got like a auga old car horn.
Yeah, jalopy situation. I like
Mhm.
that one. It's just a fun little thing that I paid a lot of money for. So
Right. Well, check out Doofus in the Brain podcast wherever you get your podcasting at.
Mm-hmm.
And Keep an eye out for the summer blockbuster Red Nights, guys. Yep. And check out Waste of Time for Matt F Basler. Wherever you get your digital music at.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
It's fine.
Right. Yep. So Feud's still on, huh?
I guess. I mean, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't afford. I can't.
Maybe by 2000 we'll have this sorted out.
I think.
Not if I have any. I mean, I hope so.
I'd like that.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
A sunny day in spring, a coffee on the porch to start the afternoon. Where life is slow and boredom always looms, and this will be the same until his heart decides that it's attacking him. The cars collide, the glass is blowing in. The neighbors gather around to listen to the way your breathing sounds so bad. They wonder if they'll hear you breathe your last. A lawn they need to mow. It took them from the shoulder never get to view. I guess it's all because of you. When you're floating far away, the violent important things. When your body is in the ground, feel the weight of troubled days. And in eruption plainly, their minds return to what they knew. I'll try and think of you. The problem in the yard, they tell the paramedics.